Hey everybody, today I'm going to take a quick look at the first expansion to Kokopelli by Stefan Feld and Queen Games. So I'm going to assume that you know how to play Kokopelli and simply go straight into the content of this expansion. So this is actually my favourite type of expansion where you simply have more material and more stuff. So this one actually offers 9 new selection tiles and the matching ceremony cards to go with them to offer even more kind of replayability and more variability to an already really broad game. So let's take a look at all these different ceremonies. So the first one we have here is this kind of ram one that says you can play 2 cards as the same type to play as a Kokopelli card. So basically that gives you lots of flexibility to cash in cards that you don't necessarily want as a wild. So lots of flexibility with this one, and that seems to be the running theme throughout this expansion, is that these offer you a lot more kind of flexibility, as I said, and a lot more mitigation to get the cards that you want into your hand. So the second one here is this kind of plant that means as a free action every turn you get to draw a card at the start of your turn, and your hand limit is actually expanded to 8 cards. So again, loads more scope to get the cards that you want with this one. This is actually one of my favourite ones of this expansion. You got this one here. That means when you draw a card, you can actually take one from another player's discard pile to get particular cards you want. You got the dog one here. That means that you can draw an extra card and then discard one, again to give you more freedom to get the cards that you want. This one means that when you exchange cards, you actually draw one more card than what you exchanged to get a fresh hand of cards. You got this one here that stops other players playing Kokopellis into your ceremonies to stop them kind of capitalising on your hard work. And you've got the scorpion one here. That means that other players completing your ceremonies must place the ceremony cards at the bottom of their draw pile to keep their decks thick, meaning that they're unlikely to get the bonus of depleting the most cards. You got this second to last one here, which means that at the start of your turn you can look at the top 2 cards of your draw pile, and you can put one at the top and one at the bottom as a bonus action, again to get the cards that you want into your hand. And the final one here means that when you play a card to this ceremony, the active player gets 2 victory points. So that one kind of is really nice to have if you have a few of those cards into your hand, and to get them played quickly to get a bunch of points as a quick points grab. So that's pretty much all this expansion is. It's just more content that you can seamlessly slip in to your base game of Kokopelli. You have the matching cards and the matching selection tokens, which are all completely harmonious with the original components, as I think they're all kind of produced together. So again, they're going to slip in seamlessly, and this is certainly an expansion that I'll never exclude and will just add to the pile and draw them randomly. So I love these kind of expansions where it's just more stuff that adds no rules, no kind of bloat to the game whatsoever, and it's just more options, which is great. And I think Kokopelli is a great system that allows that to happen. So yeah, certainly one worth getting if you're a big fan of Kokopelli, because this is just going to only extend the lifespan of that game. So yeah, certainly a recommendation for me if you are a fan of the game. That is Kokopelli Expansion 1.